Michael Virardi. It's the 29th of November, yet another Jumpstart Monday episode, and we're so happy to be back. I hope your week started brightly. Today, our episode, once again on leadership and management, is about building those vital connections with your team members. For the way, let me say that we're broadcasting live on Facebook, LinkedIn, and on YouTube. So please send us your messages in just to make sure we're broadcasting live on LinkedIn, YouTube, and on Facebook. And we will get back to the chat after we finish our episode. I once read a proverb that resonated with me, and it said the following: answers are closed rooms, whilst questions are open doors that invite us in. Today, with Sophia, we're going to be looking at three of the most vital questions you should be asking as a leader in order to build those vital connections with your team members that will take you to the next stage. So, question number one, and I give the microphone over to Sophia, is what's on your mind? Sophia, please take it away.
Hi, everyone. Yes, question number one is what is on your mind? In the book, The Coaching Habit, it says that we should start all our one-to-one conversations with this question. It is no coincidence, actually, that Facebook is using this question to prompt us to post about our status, our feelings, etc. The reason is that we avoid the small talk that we tend to do in the start of the conversation, talking about the weather, etc. When we start a conversation talking about the weather, the risk is that we start the conversation in a bit of an awkward way, or the other risk is that we might give the impression to the other person that we are not as confident to get to the point. Instead, start the conversation with this question and let the other person speak and let them talk about the issues and open up about the issues that they and only they are experts on. And I'm going to pass it on to you, Michael, for the second question.
Thank you, Sophia. Question number two is, what's one thing I can do to contribute to your success? I know that our employees, our colleagues should be contributing to the company's success, to the overall success of the department. But if they're doing that, then it is our responsibility as managers and as leaders to ask this vital question on how we can contribute towards their success. And let me give you an example. Very recently, I was in Athens to visit my friend Efthymios Koliopoulos, who parted ways with his family business. They were making furniture. And Efthymios, a very young guy, started his own company, making furniture once again from zero. And he has managed to do this very successfully. And he told me a story about one of his technicians who was in the production, who came up to him and handed his resignation. So Efthymios said, "Why are you handing your resignation?" And the guy said, "I've been working in many companies in the production area for many years. I got tired, Mr. Efthymios, so I want to move on and do something else." And Efthymios asked the question that I'm asking you now: what can I do to contribute to your success? What is this that you want to do? And the guy said, "I want to work as a security person." And Efthymios turned, looked at the guy and said, "But we also have a gate here." And that was the guy that greeted us in when we went in with Efthymios to inspect his factory. So in other words, Efthymios showed genuine concern, and he thought on his feet very fast and found a place for that gentleman to continue working in his company and still be a success. And just something else that we're going to be talking about in our mastermind, which is coming up in January 2022, is about the generations, and especially millennials and the Generation Z. By 2025, according to Deloitte, the whole workforce, at least 85% of the workforce, will be comprised by millennials and the Generation Z. So what do these people want? Mainly, they want ownership. And by ownership, I don't mean they want shares in our company, but they want to feel an ownership of the projects that they handle. How do you do this? First and foremost, by equipping them with knowledge. Secondly, by trusting them to do the job. And thirdly, by caring enough to ask them, what can you do to contribute towards their success? And success for them is ownership. Thinking, believing, and knowing that the project that they have is up to them to bring them to fruition. So with this, we go to question number 3. And Sophia, please take question number 3 away.
Yes, so question number 3 is what is keeping you back from achieving your top priorities or your goals? In my 15 years of experience, I rarely met a person who doesn't want to achieve their goals. But what happens with most of us is that we face obstacles or challenges in the way of achieving our goals. Your role, dear friends, as leaders, is to be the mentor of your team members, is to be the person that will help them overcome these obstacles, whatever these obstacles are. And it is in the procedure of the company that we have this conversation once a year, maybe twice a year during the performance review. But I would urge you to have this conversation very often throughout the year so you can be there and you can help your employees get there. And with this, I will hand it over to you, Michael, for the recap of the 3 questions.
Thank you, Sophia. Some very valid points you raised. So question number 1 was what's on your mind? As Sophia has said, the sole expert on the topic under discussion is the person sitting opposite you. So starting with this question, as it says in the book, The Coaching Habit, which we highly recommend, is of importance, and it will benefit both yourself and your listener. Question number 2 is what's one thing I can do to contribute towards your success? It was the great Zig Ziglar who once said that to get what you want, you have to help enough people get what they want. So by helping your people get what they want, you are ultimately helping yourself, your department, and your company get what it wants. And question number 3, finally, it's what's keeping you back from achieving your top priorities. Helping our people to overcome obstacles and objections is like helping ourselves become more successful in the process. We're also helping our company and our department. So in closing, my dear friends, before I go on to your comments, I would say that in order to be a good manager, you have to be a great mentor. And if you do that, then you become also an awesome leader. So these were the 3 questions for today, and let's get to the comments. Good morning, Sergios. Hope you're doing well. Georgia Stavro is also here. Good morning to Sophia and to Michael. Let's see who else is here. A LinkedIn user, it says, I cannot see the name, but I will definitely see it later on in the comments. Antonia Mo, how are you doing? Good morning to all. Antonia was very helpful in one of our coming speeches. She has given me, Sophia, some good material we're going to be using. Who else is here? Rokas from Athens, the law firm. Kalimera to both of you. This is my friend Valia. And let's get to one more comment because we have to close. Desislava, thank you for sharing our post for today. And good morning to all from Desislava. So dear friends and fans, that's it from me. I'm going to ask Sophia if she has any announcements to make. If not, we're calling it a day. So Sophia, anything else?
The only announcement, we have already talked about it, but I will say it again. We still have a few more positions open for the mastermind. And if you're interested, please click on bit.ly/futurel and make your application or contact us. And then we will contact you with information. And if you think that your company would like to sponsor this, then please let us know and we can help you with that.
Is our brochure, Sophia, ready and the investment that people need to make? Everything is ready?
Everything is ready. Just contact us and we will send you the information.
So we can start sending the information in. Okay, thank you very much. Good morning, Savia, as well. Thank you very much for everyone for being present. Have a productive week ahead and talk to you next Monday. Bye-bye.